Welcome to this Toon Boom Digital Pro demonstration. Digital Pro is a powerful 2D animation software that can be adapted to any kind of workflow. For example, I can decide to scan my drawings and import them into my scene, or I can animate directly in the software. I'll do a quick animation to show how simple it is. Here's the first bouncing ball in the sequence. Now, I can go to my next frame and carry on with my animation. Let's add just a few more balls. Digital Pro is vector-based, but handles bitmaps very well, so I can either draw a bitmap or paint with bitmap textures. Here is my bouncing ball. I'll show you the result of a scene that was entirely done, designed, animated, and painted in the software. It's all vector-based, but as you can see, it was painted with bitmap for the shirt and the belts. This is for paperless animation. I'll now show you another type of animation that can be done in Digital Pro called Cutout Animation. I'll get rid of this little ball. There. I'll build up a scene from my library. The library is a great time saver. I have some background elements that I'll import into my scene. I'll simply extend my scene so that it's a bit longer. Let's say we put it at 120 frames. There. My whole background is extended. I can also import characters. We have a little cat here that was built and saved in the library. Now, here's my little black cat. I'll also import my main character, which is Ruby Gloom. There we go. These characters are cutout characters. As you can see, they're done in different parts: the arms, the head, and the body. I can really easily animate them. Digital Pro has some versatile and powerful tools for cutout animation. First, I want the character to walk, and I already created a walk cycle. I don't want to reanimate it. From my library, I'll take my walk cycle and import it into my timeline. Now, Ruby is walking. And then, she'll do a little jump. I can import a jump. Here's Ruby walking and then jumping. I can carry on doing my animation. Let's make her talk to the cat. First, she'll point at the cat. I'd like to change the shape of the hand. I can also easily swap my drawings and change the shape. I want that one. I can swap around all of my drawings, my mouth, my eyes, or any other one. I'll now place her on a trajectory. On the first frame, let's zoom out a little bit. She'll be over here. When she's done walking, she'll be over here. There it is. Now she walks, jumps, and points to the cat. Next, what I'm missing is dialogue. I'll import some into my scene. Let's hear the sound.
You really are a mischievous kitty, aren't you?
With this sound, I can swap around the mouth and adjust it with the sound scrubbing in my timeline, or I can just use a very helpful feature called the auto lip sync detection. It will create most of the lip sync for me.
You really are a mischievous kitty, aren't you?
This comes in really handy for animating and saving time. If I zoom in, we should see my character talking.
You really are a mischievous kitty, aren't you?
This way, you can quickly create very good quality animation. I'm now missing a camera move. In my scene, I can add a camera and animate it. I'll add a trajectory. As I move my camera, my front elements are moving around in the space. This is because we have a multi-plane space. If I take a look at my scene in the free view, you can see my stage is distributed along the Z-axis, which permits me to do nice camera moves and perspective effects. Here, let's zoom in on my character and move it. I now have a nice camera move. I'll create an automatic interpolation and my camera move is ready. There we go. So now, I have a lip sync, camera moves, and animation. What I'm missing is effects. With Digital Pro, you can create all of your effects. I'll import one effect that was done previously. I can connect it on any of my characters. I'll connect it on Ruby. I have a highlight and a drop shadow that can be adjusted. I'll reposition my quad map. Here it is. Any effect can be animated over time. Let's take a look at the final image. And so to complete, I'll show you some extra features that really help to do high-quality animation and save a lot of time. A really handy feature for cutout animation is the glue. For example, when I have a particular articulation like this one who has a patch on the elbow, there is an effect called the glue that will complete that joint. It will just fill in the missing information. I can also animate it and create some very nice effects with it. I'll now pull on that arm and stretch it. It can be really handy and helpful when you have trouble with articulations. To complete this demo, the last feature I'll show you is the Morphing tool, which is perfect for paperless animation and special effect animation. The Morphing feature can be used to help the animator complete his or her traditional animation. For example, I have a character with 3 head positions: the front, the 3/4, and the side view. This is a cutout character. I'm using the Morphing feature to create the in-betweens that go between the heads. I can modify my animation without any trouble. I can take the head and on the last frame, make it look up instead of down. And my morphing will still work. You can mix morphing with traditional paperless or cutout animation. This completes our demonstration of Digital Pro. We hope you enjoyed.